Russia has conducted a successful test of a new atomic-powered and nuclear-armed underwater drone, President Vladimir Putin said Wednesday, declaring that the new weapons can't be intercepted. According to Associated Press, Putin's statement came just days after he hailed a successful test of a new nuclear-powered cruise missile. Putin said that the Poseidon torpedo was tested on nuclear power for the first time on Tuesday, describing it as a huge success. He said that Poseidon is unmatched in speed and depth and there is no way to intercept it. The power output of Poseidon significantly exceeds that of even our most advanced intercontinental-range missile, Sarmat, the Russian president added. The announcement came 3 days after Moscow revealed it had tested the new Burevestnik missile, which means storm petrel in Russian, the world's first nuclear-powered missile. That propulsion gives it virtually unlimited range, allowing it to loiter for days, circling the enemy's air defenses and attacking from an unexpected direction. Putin first announced the Poseidon torpedo and Burevestnik missile in a 2018 State of the Nation address, along with several other prospective weapons, declaring they would be able to dodge air defenses. By holding nuclear drills and boasting about a successful test of new missiles and drones, Putin is sending a message to U.S. President Donald Trump: Moscow won't be cowed into making concessions on Ukraine. Facing Trump's call for a quick ceasefire and bruising new U.S. sanctions on Russia's oil industry, Putin is again reminding the U.S. and other Western allies of Kiev about his nuclear arsenal to back his long-standing, maximalist demands. He has said Ukraine must pull back its forces from the 4 regions that Russia has annexed illegally but never fully captured, as well as abandon its bid to join NATO, demands rejected by Kyiv and its Western allies.
Вчера провели еще одно испытание, еще одного перспективного комплекса. Это подводный безэкипажное подводное изделие «Посейдон», тоже с ядерной энергетической установкой. Дай Бог, чтобы он поправился быстрее. Впервые удалось не только стартовым двигателем запустить его с подводной лодки-носителя, но и запустить атомную энергетическую установку, на которой этот аппарат прошел определенное количество времени. Это огромный успех.
И благодаря его грамотным действиям, то есть в 20 лет он стал героем Советского Союза.
Здесь в 100 раз меньше, чем на атомный реактор на подводной лодке. Но зато мощность Посейдона значительно превышает мощность даже самой нашей перспективной ракеты межконтинентальной дальности «Sarmat». Такой в мире нет, как «Sarmat». И у нас он еще на дежурстве не стоит. Скоро появится на дежурстве. Но «Посейдон» значительно превышает «Sarmat» по мощности. И кроме того, по скоростям и по глубинам движения этого беспилотного аппарата в мире ничего подобного нет, в ближайшее время вряд ли появится, и способов перехвата не существует. Вот, мне кажется, что вам тоже это важно, да? Вы там...
A lieutenant colonel of the Russian riot police, implicated in war crimes in the Kiev region, has been killed in Russia. The main intelligence directorate of the Ministry of Defense reported this. On October 25, a car driven by Police Lieutenant Colonel Veniamin Mazurin exploded in Russia's Kemerovo region. Police Lieutenant Colonel Mazurin, born in 1980, served in the OMON Obereg Special Forces unit of the Rosgvardia Directorate for the Kemerovo region. Obereg is one of many Rosgvardia units implicated in war crimes and the genocide of Ukrainians in the Kiev region, committed by the occupying army during Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine in February-March 2022. Based on the collected evidence and eyewitness accounts, the Prosecutor General's office opened criminal proceedings against the unit's military personnel, specifically for violations of the laws and customs of war. Based on the collected evidence and eyewitness accounts, the Prosecutor General's office opened criminal proceedings against the unit's military personnel, specifically for violations of the laws and customs of war. Back in April 2022, Ukrainian military intelligence identified the names of war criminals from the Obereg organization and planned measures aimed at ensuring the fair punishment of those on the list. Recently, Ukrainian agents have assassinated a Russian lieutenant colonel and 2 other Russian personnel in Russia's North Caucasus region, deep behind the front lines of the conflict between the two countries, Ukraine's military intelligence agency has said. Ukraine's main intelligence directorate released details of the alleged strike, saying it took place near the village of Tambukin in Russia's Stavropol region on Saturday, more than 500 kilometers from the border with Ukraine, in cooperation with a group identified only as the Caucasus Liberation Movement. According to HUR, the blast killed the unnamed lieutenant colonel, who allegedly commanded a Russian Special Forces unit called Avangard, along with his driver and an assistant to the officer.